Chapter 10. The Devastation of Drought. The weather was getting hotter. Rainy seasons were becoming shorter and less frequent, causing regular droughts. The scorching heat was turning what was once a green paradise into a dry desert. The lake where Mimi loved to swim was drying up. To prevent its disappearance completely, humans had built a dam and surrounded it with walls. There was no access to the lake after this. With the depletion of food and water resources, many animals of the forest were forced to leave their habitat and move elsewhere in search of food and water. The koala community, which was adversely affected by the change in climate, had decided to move into deeper woods. The journey they took was lengthy and dangerous, and they faced many obstacles. They even lost some of their members along the way. Tired, hungry, and without water, some did not want to go further, while others could not because they were physically exhausted. The rest marched on, and after several grueling days, they came across a small village where some humans lived. The koalas decided to station close by since they knew that humans had ample supplies of water. Although they did so with trepidation. Humans could be dangerous, and in ordinary times the koalas would keep their distance. But these were desperate times, with circumstances forcing them to take risks. Mimi peeked from a tree in the direction of the village. There were various people and animals there. She noticed different houses with separate gardens. In one of the gardens, there were two ladies and a young boy who was playing and running around the two ladies. The ladies had what appeared to be a large black cooking utensil in front of them. There was a bulge in the center with a dent. A fire was burning underneath. Mimi had seen pictures of people cooking in books, but this was the first time she had observed it with her own eyes. The younger lady was rolling something grey in front of her to make it flat. Mimi guessed that it was bread dough. She knew from her studies that humans like to make and eat bread. Once it was flat, the younger lady said, "Take it, Guzar." The older lady stretched out the stick towards her and replied, "Be careful, Astudu." Once the dough was on the stick, Guzar put it on the cooking utensil for a while, and then repeatedly flipped it. White steam emerged from the dough as it turned into bread. The steam, mixed with the smoke of the fire, converged with the leaves of a fig tree that the two ladies were sitting under. The sun's rays piercing through the leaves from above gave it a beautiful shine. It was a wonderful scene to behold. "Irav, Irav," Guzar shouted. The little boy trotted towards her. She pulled the bread from the cooking utensil and put something white and green inside before rolling it. She then gave the bread to the little boy and kissed him. "On your way," Guzar said. The little boy trotted off while eating the bread roll. "Stay away from them, Mimi," said Tuta. Mimi pointed her finger at the old ladies and the boy. Tuta said, "Humans." Mimi repeated, "Humans." "Humans can be dangerous. They are trouble. It's best to stay away from them, Mimi," said Tuta. "Trouble?" asked Mimi. "Yes," replied Tuta. "Why trouble?" asked Mimi. "I don't know," responded Tuta. "Humans are intelligent, but they do things that I do not understand. They take more than they need from nature, and they often do not use what they take, dumping what's left wherever they want. This creates a problem for nature and its other species. They cut trees and destroy forests. They build settlements everywhere. They do not care about anyone other than themselves. Tutor continued, "We'll stay here for now and wait until it gets dark and the humans are asleep. Then we'll go into the village to find water."